In this section, we're going to look at the various AI tools that are available for us to help us in our academic writing. So, what we'll go through will be to define the various tools and their functionalities, and then we would, in the demonstration session, the practical aspects, you will use them in your research to gather information and data from various publications, and you get an idea on how and when to use them, and how you could take the outcomes from these various AI tools and using generative AI like ChatGPT to help in the writing of the various sections. So we will go through each one of these tools.
So elicit.org is a platform that uses various language models to automate the process of the research workflow. It's great for synthesizing text, which you can then extract from the various publications, primarily the semantic scholar, and it therefore expedites the literature review process. It is good for systematic review process, and the language model retrieves and condenses the information into various parts, and you can even create a matrix table with the various components of the outcomes of the research, which can be used especially in statistical in literature review. Scholarly.com is another platform, which is a UK-based technology. It's quite a powerful AI-driven platform that helps researchers to read and understand scholarly articles using AI. With the large volume of papers that we need to read, Scholarly provides a very good way of extracting critical information. It generates good summaries, therefore enhancing and enabling the synthesis process. Again, useful for literature reviews. So it uses a specific API to create rich XML metadata, which is very useful for communication, for sharing, and the likes. The Genie AI is another research tool that will help in the research process, and they claim that it can improve your reading speeds by up to 70%. It is basically a tool that helps you to organize and manage your workflow and quickly come up with ideas and understandings and insights and evidence for your research. It is also has got a functionality as Notepad where you can take notes on various topics among all your papers that you have, and therefore very useful for synthesis. And it has this efficient ability to take notes based on the creation of summaries by the AI. And this is really, really helpful. And the advanced AI features can help to rephrase, paraphrase, and summarize the sections that have been summarized for the papers. And this is really good for literature review. And it can also help to generate citations, but there are other citation softwares that can be used. The next is typeset.io, also known as SciSpace. It will be changing its name soon. This is another very innovative platform that has revolutionized how we write and format our research paper. So this is excellent because it also sets your writing to the style that is required by the various journals, though this can be quite a nuisance as we do spend quite a bit of time trying to make sure our manuscripts are in accordance to the journals. The feature of this is that it is an AI-powered language enhancement tool that helps and refines your writing. It not only offers grammar and style checking, but vocabulary and clarity are also included in that. And also it's a great collaboration process that you can use. And the features of includes you can use it to directly submit to various journals. It can be exported the writing into Word document and also other publishing writing software like LaTeX and PDF. It has also ability to auto format your paper in accordance to the journals. In this section, we will look at how we use generative AI, in particular ChatGPT. My preference is for ChatGPT, the 4.0, which is the latest version, and I think all other generative AI does not have the power and the reliability of ChatGPT. However, this is a paid version, which is about $20 a month. So the importance of ChatGPT is the ability to prompt it. You just can use simple prompts, but the outcomes are not as good. The outputs are not good. So here's an example of the type of prompt, the details at which you need to introduce it, so as for it to help you come up with a response that is personalized and authentic for your use. So your initial statement has to be very, very clear. You must provide context and what is the kind of output if you instruct it. The tone and formality can be also described so that the output from this generative AI is authentic. Specificity is very important. So prompt engineering is where time has to be spent as you go through your academic writing to provide the appropriate instruction uh, to the generative AI to produce the format that you would like. In this part of the exercise, if you could use all these various platforms to help with crafting your introduction, your research paper with the questions, and how you could then use the data, even your data and the analysis that you have obtained from your data could be used with the generative AI to provide relevant implications of your research, your data, and how it is going to affect the outcome of your paper. And these are quite useful techniques that you can use. Remember that generative AI ChatGPT can only take 15,000 characters at any one time. So you can't put in a large set of document. You just have to have that conversation with the AI to build upon the previous outputs and getting the output that is appropriate for you. You then can use that and copy that to the Word document and then rephrase and paraphrase. So you must important is that this just helps you to come up with some ideas. The final evaluation of the data that you have put into through prompts into the generative AI and the responses has to be edited and given the human intellectual critique and with the appropriate citations for the manuscript to be valid.